hometown Steelers set as they'll match up. Chris Boswell. Football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
All right, I got the broadcast on, but if I start feeling like I'm moving slow, it's fuck y'all. Because I am on hotel guest Wi-Fi, and I don't know how this gonna work.
As they come up on 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win. So
if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Austin's got it left side.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Good hit.
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball. And he stopped immediately there. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Haskins out of the gun.
You was wrong, because that wasn't the play.
He can Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But this will force. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Conner, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
I was so sure I was in that play. Nope. Not even the play, nigga.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the run is Conner. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defending.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Next to score, Steelers 7.
You're not going to have that taste in your mouth when you go to eat ice cream.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up
Go
past
all the way
the
there,
40-yard
like,
line.
You say go all the way there like you're going by yourself.
Starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Like I'm not going.
42. They fake the handoff. Now Murray steps away to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That is incomplete.
Come on, Steve.
Almost everything right.
You threw that one right to you.
Football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You threw that one right to you.
Don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Let's go. Pick that.
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Jackson to return. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Right.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. McFarland running out of the gun. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, didn't break that one all. Like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try and run for it with Conner.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
A good carry and a 1st down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. James Conner only 715 combined yards, but in 2018, he was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year, 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Steelers 7, Washington 0.
On play action, Haskins eluding the pressure right. He may try, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A good pick up there on 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Forced out to his left.
Oh, that's what was dying, the air pod.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Murray. On the move to his left. This one complete to Scott Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Austin. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3. And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't. Of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Wow.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray.
I don't need that ball back.
It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Tavon Austin.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Wow.
Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter
Are you all right?
2.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You sure?
just past the 20.
I know it was
These
doing
guys
it.
will go to
Shit.
work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
Yes.
Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
You only
And
ate
make
2
it a
fucking
2nd and
nuggets.
3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They go play action now. Haskins. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point,
I'm gonna make sure you work out regardless.
work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run
So you
free.
gotta start with
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
All right, I'll be back.
Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Excellent job on the keeper, 20 yards and a 1st down. The Washington now going to use their first of their 3 timeouts.
27.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Murray, and this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year, and Washington has taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 52. Mike 52. Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
Play action. Haskins. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Check it out, Reed. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Listen. Hey. I need one over here. I need one over here.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down.
At the 14-yard line.
You've been doing too much and they're too fucking free. Said you've been doing too much. We was just sitting here having a whole fucking conversation. And then you say, I'm not talking to you. We've been having a whole conversation. I was fucking laughing.
A 42-yard attempt.